Let's go. 73 Fragen mit Margot Robbie. Oh, ist sie hübsch. Stell dir vor, die würde einen Film mit Leonardo DiCaprio machen und da würde sie sich komplett nackt ausziehen. Das wäre, boah, den Film würde ich sofort anschauen.
Beautiful cottage asking you 73 questions.
Yeah, of course. Come on in.
Thank you. So how did you start your day today?
I had a nice cup of tea and I went for a swim.
And what do you have planned for the rest of the day?
Having some friends over for brunch.
If you could spend the day with anyone in the world, who would that be?
J.K. Rowling.
And what would you do?
I would ask her
Was?
73.
Who would that be?
Mit wem?
Having some friends. I had a nice cup of tea and I went for a swim.
And what do you have planned for the rest of the day?
Having some friends over for brunch.
If you could spend the day with anyone in the world, who would that be?
J.K. Rowling.
Habe ich es doch richtig gehört. Würde sie echt am liebsten von allen Menschen auf der Welt, würde sie mit J.K. Rowling einen Tag verbringen? I don't know.
I would ask her 73 questions.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd probably ask her like 1,073 questions, but yeah.
What's one thing that you would love to master?
Ich meine, Harry Potter ist schon ganz nett, aber einen Tag würde ich jetzt trotzdem nicht mit der verbringen. Was redet man da nur über Hermine und so weiter? I don't know, man.
I'd really like to be good at pool.
Are you a texter or a caller?
I'm a caller.
Who
I'm
was
a
the last person
texter.
that you called?
My cousin Julia.
What'd you guys talk about?
I asked her
Ich telefoniere nie. Okay, schreiben tue ich auch nie. Moment. Ich bin ein In Persona. Wisst ihr, ich komme gern irgendwo hin und so weiter, aber ich schreibe irgendwie in Gruppen selten zurück. Ich antworte irgendwie bei Telefonaten nie.
bring some things over for brunch.
Nice.
Do you want a water or something?
I love some, thank you. So, you play piano.
No, that's just kind of there. Impressive. That is the Australian national anthem.
Advance all
Ich habe mal Gitarre gespielt, ist das auch gut? Sie hasst mich.
Australia fair, right?
And you're an American. That's amazing.
What can I say? What do you miss about Australia when you're in America?
I miss the thunderstorms.
What do you miss about America
Achso, ich dachte, die Schlangen und Spinnen und Kängurus.
when you're in Australia?
The convenience. I feel like everything's open so late here.
If I had 24 hours to spend anywhere in Australia, where should I go and what should I do?
Tasmania. I would tell you to go to the Mona.
Who's an Australian everyone should know about?
Troye Sivan.
Who's an actor you love to work with?
Matthias Schoenaerts.
Who's a director you
Wer?
love to work with?
Wes Anderson.
Would you ever love to direct?
Ich kenne diese Leute alle nicht. Die ist da so deep in der Branche drinnen, kann ich nicht mal mitreden.
Love watching on screen.
Tilda Swinton.
What do you look for in a good script?
I want to be surprised, but also satisfied.
Do you have to be able to relate or like the character in order to play them?
I do, yeah.
Comic book buffs or historical experts, who are harder to please as audience members?
They're both really tough.
I can imagine.
Was war das zweite? Comic Book
Who are
und?
harder to please?
I do, yeah.
You
Wer?
have to be able to relate or like the character in order to play them.
I do, yeah.
Comic book buffs or historical experts, who are harder to please?
Ich bin
as
Bassist und
audience members?
Schlagzeuger. Reicht das? Nein, das Einzige, was sie beeindruckt, ist Klavier.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Favorite accent to do?
Brooklyn.
How do you practice accents?
I find real life people on YouTube and then I just kind of mimic them.
Huh. Is there a moment on camera that has
Das
truly
heißt
shaken
eigentlich, sie
you?
verspottet die
Yes, the
Leute.
scene I
Ja,
got to do is
sie ist
Saoirse
ein
Ronan
Mobber.
in Mary Queen of Scots.
What's your favorite scar?
This one? Got it when I was a little kid.
Favorite
Was
book?
redet sie? Sie hat perfektes Gesicht. Wo ist dann eine Narbe?
Harry Potter.
Was ist deine Lieblingsnarbe? Zeigt perfektes Gesicht. Die hier.
Favorite
Mein
artist?
Gesicht.
Magritte.
Favorite band?
Zieht sie sich auch nochmal irgendwann aus?
ELO?
Also ich will ja nicht sagen, dass ich das mehrmals google oder irgend sowas. Ganz schön heiß hier. Aber es gibt schon einen neuen Film, wo sie zumindest mal duscht oder irgend sowas. Glaube ich. Habe ich gehört. So, ich glaube, ich muss den Stream lieber aus.
Favorite song?
Right now, the Oogum Boogum song.
All right, well, you picked a beautiful day for a gathering. What does a typical brunch entail?
All the girls outside drinking and all the guys inside cooking.
What is your favorite cuisine to cook?
I am not a good cook, but I can do a cheese board.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is your least
Ich
favorite
würde alles
food
essen,
to
was sie
eat?
kocht.
Taramasalata, have you had that?
No.
It's disgusting.
Make sure I stay away.
Yeah.
Solange sie mir nicht ins Bett scheißt, esse ich alles, was sie mir kocht.
What's been the most rewarding project thus far in your career?
I, Tonya.
Why?
Because I got to be a
Ja, der
part
Film war
of
gar nicht so schlecht.
all the aspects of making that film.
Now, producing or acting, which do you prefer?
I love producing, but acting will always be my big love.
And what about producing did you not expect?
So much paperwork.
Would you ever do theater?
Yes.
If you make a documentary on any topic, what would it be?
Why they shouldn't do oil drilling in the Great Australian Bight.
If you get cameo on any TV show, what would it be?
There's a wicked new show
How I Met Your
coming out
Mother?
on Hulu called Dollface. It's a Lucky Chuck production.
Sie kann sich jede Serie aussuchen und sie sagt irgendeine Scheiße, die niemand kennt.
True or false?
Mich hätte halt interessiert, hätte sie lieber Big Bang Theory genommen, hätte sie Two and a Half Men genommen, How I Met Your Mother. Was ist das für eine unbekannte Kacke, die sie da nimmt?
It's a Lucky Chuck production. Wicked new show coming out on Hulu called Dollface.
Wie? Dollface? Sagt mir jetzt. Oh, die Schauspielerin kenne ich, die ist ja von diesen Two Girls, One Cup. No. Falsches. Wer ist schon die Two Broke Girls? No, irgendwie sowas, gell? Ja, glaube ich zumindest. Ja, keine Ahnung. Die Show nimmt sie. Hätte ich nicht genommen.
Lucky Chuck production.
Nicht einverstanden?
It's in the calendar. True or false? You've played in a rugby league?
No, false. I played on an ice hockey
Jetzt
team.
macht das Video
True or
in
false? You
Sonstfernsehen.
tattooed your
True.
Suicide Squad cast?
Und
That's
leider alles
true.
abgedreht.
If I were to get a tattoo, what should I get and where?
Ooh, 2 Salvador Dali elephants on your back.
That's specific.
True or false for you?
Ich glaube, ich würde mir so ein
Did I
Ace-Kreuz auf
offer
meinen Rücken
you
machen.
a glass of water?
Mir Ace-Tattoo. Ace-Tattoo. Back. Achso, der hat ja Ding. Wie heißt das? Whitebeard. So eins würde ich mir machen.
Or not give it to you?
True.
Two Girls,
Sorry
One Cup.
about
Falscher Film.
Chanel boy?
Dead straight or natural wave hair?
Natural wave.
What's an Australian beauty ritual that you follow every day?
Sunscreen.
What was the last piece of clothing that you bought?
Bought a yellow t-shirt from Zimmerman.
If you had to distill your peak signature style in one item of clothing, what would it be?
High-waisted pants.
Thank you. What would you say is your most extravagant and expensive outfit that you've ever worn?
I feel like the dress I wore this year to the BAFTAs is kind of extravagant.
Who's your favorite designer of all time?
Coco Chanel.
What's the most method that you've ever gotten for a
Favorite
role?
Designer, let me see. Thomas Hilfiger.
I'm not really a method actor, but I do.
Na, nicht, dass ich den so mag, aber ich habe irgendwie viele Sachen von dem. Eigentlich, also das sind so meine eleganteren Sachen. Da. Sonst, keine Ahnung, trage ich eigentlich nur so Oversize.
Find myself unintentionally behaving like a character after a while.
How did you prep to play Sharon Tate?
Lots of reading, watching all her films, spent time with people that knew her. And I always work with an acting coach, dialect coach, movement coach.
Queen Elizabeth,
Das war Once
Harley
Upon a
Quinn,
Time in
Tonya
Hollywood, nicht?
Harding, each requiring crazy physical makeovers.
Aber was ist das für eine Frage? Er fragt sie, wie er das geübt hat, und sie hatte wie viele Sätze? 2 Sätze in den 3-Stunden-Film? Und sonst hat sie nur getanzt und ihre Füße hergezeigt. Nicht, dass das nicht geil war.
Is your prep process similar regardless of the character?
Aber das
The
musst du
approach
halt
is
nicht
similar.
practicen.
The process always changes a little bit based on the character, but the approach is the same. And inevitably a lot of time in the hair and makeup chair.
I can imagine. And having played several people that actually existed, how does that influence your performance?
Was sind das für krasse
Well, I
Augen, die sie
always
hat?
feel a sense of responsibility for a character, whether they're real or not, but definitely an added sense of responsibility.
Also die hat
when
mit
they
Wolf
are
of Wall
real
Street
life.
echt den
And you
Durchbruch
play
geschafft.
characters from so many different eras. If you can go back and live in any of those periods, which
Das
would
ist
it be?
irgendwie die freundliche Amber Heard.
The 60s,
Die gute Version.
What's been the biggest
Hoffen wir mal.
positive change
Nicht, dass
in
sie auch so eine
Hollywood
verrückte
recently?
Bitch ist.
inclusivity.
What in the film
Aber sie
world
wirkt
needs
viel
a
netter.
drastic
Sie
overhaul?
hat nicht diesen inneren Hass.
Non-creatives making creative decisions.
Who's a voice in Hollywood that people should be listening to?
Women, all of them.
What female
bitte?
performers that people should be listening to?
Non-creatives making creative decisions.
Was hat sie
Who's
gesagt?
a voice in Hollywood that people should be listening to?
Women,
Women, all of them.
all of them, alle außer Amber.
What female performer is blowing your
Jetzt ist
mind
gut.
right now?
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Oh, love her. Hey, cool surfboard.
Yeah,
I imagine you're professional level at surfing, right?
I am not a
Sie
good
hat einen Pool
surfer. I just
daheim,
like
sie kann
doing it.
surfen daheim,
Scale 1 to
sie lebt
10?
einfach the
How good
dream.
are you?
A 2.
Who has better beaches, Australia or California?
Mann, ich würde gern
Australia.
surfen.
I knew you'd say that.
Irgendwann, wenn
go-to
YouTube
cocktail?
Money da ist, direkt Portugal hinziehen, weniger Steuern und ja, surfen jeden Tag.
What's your vice?
Ice cream.
What's a fashion trend that you think will definitely come back?
Chunky 80s earrings.
What is a
Wait.
fashion trend that you are
Das habe ich schon mal
positive
überlegt. Ich glaube vielleicht so fette Jeans oder irgend sowas, das kann schon wieder zurückkommen.
will never grow old?
So dieser Gangster-Rapper von damals.
And what's a fashion trend you think should
Die
never see
nicht
the
ins
light of
Bett
day
kackt.
ever again?
True.
Stripy toe socks. I don't know if that was a thing here, but it was when I was a kid.
All right, so where are you heading? I see you planning a trip?
Oh, no, I'm unpacking. Well, I should be unpacking. I'll do it later. But I just got back from Cannes.
Oh, what was the best part about Cannes?
Eating croissants every day.
What's the city that you're headed to next?
Glaubt ihr, ist dieser Interviewer mit ihr
London.
befreundet? Die wirken so in einer freundlichen Atmosphäre. Oder ist sie, glaubst du, eigentlich voll genervt, dass er da ist?
That picture, Leo?
When have you felt most starstruck?
When I met 50 Cent.
And what is your favorite account to follow on social media?
Tiny
Well,
kitchen.
my Starstruck, wann war das? Ich habe einmal, nicht Shakira, wie heißt die schnell? Irgendwen habe ich mal getroffen. Nicht Shakira. Gibt es irgendeine berühmte Jeanette? Nö. Naja, muss ich nachdenken, das sage ich euch dann, wo ich Starstruck war.
Hey!
Who's this?
This is my cousin Julia.
Hey, feel free to ask a question.
What should I do with the snacks?
Von mir aus, dann gib mir halt die
last question I have for
Cousine.
Margot.
Passt
I'm
schon.
so excited for what's
Cousine von
going on
Margot, Robbie,
in Hollywood.
super.
What was it like working with Quentin Tarantino?
It was the best ever. There are no cell phones on set. I don't think Quentin even owns one. And every 100 rolls of film, everyone stops.
Sie
and
hatte
has a
gar
drink
keine
and
Szene. Sie hat
I
nur
think
ihre
you and I
Füße
have
gezeigt.
a lot to celebrate right now.
Und sie war
Nothing
hübsch.
included, nothing to do.
I'll have a drink for the both of us.
Sounds good.
Jeanette Biedermann. Ah ja, ich habe auch an die gedacht, aber das war nicht die. Bei der, wenn ich bei der Starstruck wäre, oh mein Gott, dann wäre ich so ein Loser. So, das war 73 Questions mit Margot. Robbie, wollt ihr noch eins sehen? Ja. Okay, wenn es alle wollen. Na gut.